Here's how I made this leather bullwhip. Starting out with the core, I'm going to take an 8-inch nail spike and grind it down so that it doesn't damage the leather. Now it's time for the core. I'm going to take this veggie tan cowhide, cut it into a triangular shape, trim it down, and split it. Cut it down a little bit more. And finally, secure it to the nail with some sinew. I'm cutting out a 4-plait yoke here, and then it's going to get put into some warm water. This will allow the strands to stretch more. Once those strands dry, I'm going to trim them down and then split them, and finally bevel them. And then the strands get bound onto the handle just like the core did. I'm doing a simple 4-strand braid here. And after I've hit the 2-foot mark, I'm going to roll this belly out. This helps even tension in the braiding. I've got the first belly done, and I've got the bolster tied on there. Here, I'm braiding the second belly the same way I did the first. And then the second bolster is tied on, this time covering the whole handle. Here I'm working on the overlay strands, getting them prepped and ready to be braided into the overlay, which is the final layer of leather. I'm making a fall for the end of the whip out of some latigo, and I'm beveling it to make it as round as possible. Next, I'm going to tie a fall hitch and set that fall into place. Then, giving it a roll. I attached the wrist loop with staples, tied on the knot, and gave it a roll. At the end of the handle, I tied a transition knot, which is mostly for decorative purposes. Here's the final product, a 7-foot kangaroo hide bullwhip.